talking with people on set, most of them actually came across Craigslist ads. I think 90% of those extras happen to look under gigs or whatever, what have you, and they would see an extra casting call for this, that, or need somebody for this position, this scene.
The information is out there. Just go to Google and type it in, Chicago casting calls or some other things, and you'll see things come up. You don't have to pay to join a website. There's some websites out there that ask you to pay. If you really are interested in acting, you can still subscribe to Performing and get the paper form or read it online. It's got the same information in it too. So that's the way I find out about stuff.
I just pretty much stood there complaining about my bleeding eyes, irregularity, my 8-month pregnant wife, she's feeling sick. My 80-year-old grandmother, she's near death. I'm not getting any answers. Wondering what's going on here. I need to know what's going on. That's pretty much what I did. And after every single take, after realizing that one of the stars was, I'm like, hey, cool. Matt Damon.
I participated in November at Midway Airport, so we shot 2 different scenes for the movie there. So I got to meet Kate Winslet and Gwyneth Paltrow that day, and it was a lot of fun because one thing I like about when you work with different film crews is also getting to meet the film staff. So you get to meet the assistant directors and some of the people that are running with the background actors, and it's good to see how they run things or even just try to help them out when they place things. The more polite and helpful you are, the better chance you are getting closer or put up in front of the scenes with that.
But I was at Tell Labs in Naperville in October 28th, because we were supposed to be at the World Health Organization in Switzerland, and I had that European look. We had one big call where I'm in the hallway with someone who's on the panel today, Dennis Stewart. We're standing in the hallway chatting as if we're in Switzerland, not concerned about a thing, just being atmosphere. We're on the 3rd floor of Old Sherman, and we pretty much, in the scene that everybody was involved with, and we saw Matt Damon, the corridor up there, there's a reception desk, and there's room for plenty of extras. So what do we have, 200 extras that day? At least, we were using at least 100 extras in the room. The director says, sit in that wheelchair and look like you're really sick. So I'm relying on my best old Ronald Reagan tapes, and I'm just staring at the ground, as you would, and just trying to be sick like that. There's 3 people next to me that have just adopted me as their grandpa. So when Matt Damon spins on his heels right in front of me, right where the wheelchair is, the 3 people next to me, one of them puts their hand on my shoulder and says, are you all right, Grandpa? Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to never look up and do this or be E.T. I'm okay. So it was incredible fun. The folks were tremendous. It was exciting to be there. It was exciting to see Matt Damon walk by, and if I do appear, I'll be the only one in the wheelchair.
So I was at the hospital, obviously, and we had 200 extras there, and I was the only one in a hospital gown. And it's a hospital, 200 people, you got 1 patient. So everyone was running around in their heavy coats and going in and out and whatnot. I'm standing there in my hospital gown. And finally they, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, decided to use me, and they took me up to the top floor. They put me in a room, a private room, told me to lay down, which I did for an hour. And
you didn't fall asleep.
They never said another. I almost did. They never said another word to me. And I looked up about an hour later, went out in the hallway, and everybody had gone. Nobody told me my part was done.